These HIDs are straight up garbage. So I'm going ahead and throwing in a pair of 6,000 white LEDs to light up the road like never before. Let's go ahead and see if they're actually worth it or just hype. So the very first thing we gotta do is pop open the hood and remove a few little things out of the engine bay. Nothing too crazy, but it's so much better than having to go ahead and remove the bumper, then remove the headlights, and go through all that other random ass unnecessary bullshit that you don't need to do. So we're gonna be doing it the other way and using our bare knuckles and our tiny little fingies and getting into some of the tight little areas in here just so we can go ahead, get all this done out of the way without having to go through so many other different steps that just take longer than we need it to do. We're gonna go ahead and test these things out before we go ahead and install these on the car, because the last thing we wanna do is install this, then go plug it in and realize, fuck, they don't fit. And we all know how that goes sometimes. Ew, ew, ew. We're gonna make sure that we save ourselves a headache now instead of later. Oh yeah. So if you're curious how to take off that bulb itself, it's actually quite easy, but also difficult all at the same time. And let me explain it to you guys. You will notice that there are two prongs that sit on each side. You have one right here, and you also have one right there. All you need to do is push down and forward. And once you do that, it locks itself into place. If you want to take it out, you push down, and it pops right out. Based off the research that I've done on various other YouTube channels, I ended up finding out that it was much easier to go ahead and attach the LED into the housing first, then go ahead and plug in the green plug into the LED itself. And I think that might be because I do have smaller little mittens, but if you have a bigger hand, then I recommend probably plugging it in first, then going ahead and attaching it to the housing. Hell yeah. You can clearly tell a difference in the daytime too. The right side is so much brighter than the left side. Left side has the HIDs, the right side has the LEDs. Damn, I'm excited to put in that left side. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. This passenger side looks like a bitch. Just the space parameters are just a little bit more difficult than on the other side. If you look here, we had plenty of room. Then you get over here, not taking this out. This really has no purpose of being taken out. And the only thing that's gonna be in the way is this and that fat wire down there. So we're just gonna have to finagle our little hands in there and we'll see how well this goes. Oh, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. That other side took a lot longer to take this cap out. Damn. But that seal is drying out. Let's go. So on the passenger side, I'm gonna go ahead and just leave it plugged in, then attach the retaining clips on there. And the reason for that is because this fuse box is in the way. And I don't feel like I'm bolting everything and moving it all out of the way. And I feel like trying to get my fingers in there again, my little fingies, it's gonna be a little bit difficult. So this might be the best route on this side, but as for the driver's side, I didn't feel the need to plug it in first. So honestly, these LEDs turned out way better than I expected. I figured these would be brighter than the HIDs, but the difference on the dark roads is actually crazy. Like I can finally see what's in front of me without squinting like an old man. What really caught me off guard was the install. I thought I'd be out there throwing tools, questioning all my decisions, but it was way easier than I expected. If I wasn't recording, it probably would have taken me 20 minutes. The caps were the most annoying part, but even that wasn't bad. Way easier than when I had to swap lights on a Mercedes GLK 350. That shit was annoying. Only thing on my mind now is the whole LED flickering thing people talk about. Hopefully these hold up, but if not, I have backups. And if you're curious about which ones I use, I'll have a link down below in the description and in the comments. For now, I'm definitely happy, easy install, solid quality, and for the most part, I could finally drive at night without guessing what's on the road.